back at another Bed Wars video, and I am a casual. A complete and utter casual at that. I live in a state nobody cares about. Actually, when I was coming up with this video idea, because as I open all my things, I run through like lines in my head of what I'm gonna say. And I almost said no one on YouTube has my name, and that's about the only thing going for me. But someone on YouTube does actually have like my actual name. Luckily, they're spelled different, so I'm still unique, guys. I'm still unique, I swear. Anyways, nonetheless, yeah, I'm a casual, right? I'm not like huge on YouTube. I don't make the bank from YouTube. I have like 2 jobs, and I'm a teenager in high school, which is actually having 2 jobs is not normal. But you know, I have money and I spend it recklessly. And what did I spend it on? I spent it on, like the Apple fanboy I am, I spent it on the Apple Vision Pro, which is surprisingly. Actually, sorry, no, which is unsurprisingly the worst financial decision I've made, but the financial decision I least regret, which makes negative sense, to be honest. Like, it makes absolutely no sense. That is the one I least regret, because it should be the one I most regret. Regret, I can speak, nonetheless. Now, granted, it isn't all perfect. As much as I wish to say, the Apple Vision Pro is perfect and there's no flaws, there are flaws. There are definite flaws. Wow, I did not kill that dude, I'm trash. But just how amazing this device is. I thought about wearing it while I was recording, but I just decided to charge it instead, because, okay, well, actually, I'll start with the caveats. Biggest caveat, in my opinion, that I know couldn't be avoided and I knew would happen, because I watched the Apple keynotes, right? Now, I'm an Apple fanboy, as I stated earlier, and so I watched it live, and I instantly knew that 2 chips weren't gonna be enough. 2 chips and on your face was not enough to woo. Why did that work? That should not have worked. What? Anyways, I was really hoping that TNT would knock someone off. Anyways, I knew that 2 chips strapped to your face, like the R1 and M2 chip strapped to your face, was not enough to render your entire world in those, what's it called? In those, what, 22 million pixels? 24 million pixels? 23 million pixels, that's what it is. 11.5 million per eye. I knew that it just wasn't enough processing power, and that was the problem, is that it simply wasn't enough processing power. And now that I have one, I can officially say it was not enough processing power. How do I best describe this? It looks like you're looking at the world through a camcorder, like those like old like video, like those like kind of old style videos where like people will take apart old one-time use cameras and put it on their camera lens to get that like old digital look. That's about what the whole world looks like. And granted, it's accentuated inside fridges. I've cooked with the thing on, and I cannot like show enough that this this effect of a camcorder is so accentuated inside fridges. It's actually insane. Like like everything just kind of it straight up looks like you're looking into like a 1980 movie. Oh no, I bet. Oh no, oh rip. Nope. Why am I zooming in? What? Anyways, yeah, it straight up just looks like you're looking into like the 1980s. Like it's just a throwback moment into the 1980s. That's about what it looks like. Other than that, the thing is pretty cracked. I mean, there are certain times where like you notice some things. I mean, the field of view is definitely one, right? It looks like you're looking through ski goggles. Like the thing looks like ski goggles itself, but it also looks like you are looking through them. But in my opinion, that's not that bad. As much as I enjoy my field of view, I'm not constantly looking at my peripheral vision. Now I get that you kind of do need that if like you're gonna drive with the thing, but anytime you do anything that might let you drive, it's like literally, please do not operate a motor vehicle. We were so liable. Please do not. Other than that though, like it's quite literally magic. The hand tracking is immaculate. Now, granted, like let's say you're sitting on a couch, right, and your hand hangs over the edge, it will not see your hand and will be like, what, you're not even doing anything, right? And because there's no like native YouTube app, while you're watching in the browser, every time you look at something it highlights it, which kind of takes away from the immersive effect of this giant screen in front of you. I don't have a Mac, so I can't complain about there being evening. I think that's how you spell evening. I can't remember. So while I could complain that like you can only have one virtual display, I don't have a Mac, so I don't feel like I can complain about that since I can't use it. But other than that, like I was cooking with the other day, I made fresh homemade gyoza because I was bored. Um, bought all the stuff and all. And it was actually like really nice. Like I just had my recipe above my sink. I had my my music up above my what's it called? Had my music up above like this blue cabinet across the room because I didn't want it being in my face, right? Nonetheless. And then I also had, what else did I have? Oh yeah, I had messages because I was texting people, using Siri. Because we love Siri. Actually, we all hate Siri, but she's great at like texting people. Actually, voice dictation on iPhones has actually gotten really great recently. It's pretty great. Anyways, I'm going off topic because I'm forgetting about what I was gonna say. I hate being nervous when I record. I feel like I'm talking to people, which is true, but it's not enough people to like actually make it worth anything. Nonetheless, as I said, hand tracking and the fact that things are just kind of there is like magic. Now, I will say the contrast to your actual world, like the contrast of looking through a camcorder and then this like 4K Ultra HD resolution Apple Music window, is a bit strange. It's kind of whack for like your brain to comprehend. Like, why does this look so clear, but that is not so clear, right? Your brain doesn't quite get what's happening. There's one, and there's the other. All right. Ooh, hello, white team. Oh well, I got most of them. I got 2 out of 3. But really, as a complete casual, like, even though my total, because I also got a Mophie brick to go with it, so I can extend my time. Even though my total was $3,892.06. I've had to tell people that number so many times I have it memorized. I still kind of think it was worth it. No. You may call me crazy. You may call me absolutely back. I don't know. I don't like to swear on this channel. I swear outside. I swear like a sailor. But my brain tells me not to swear when I'm recording. Nonetheless, you may think I'm actually insane. Like I've actually gone mental and lost it. But I kind of I kind of, I kind of think it was. I really like it. I really like it. When I'm home, I've barely not worn the thing since I got it. Like, it's just having that like extra added feel or an extra added field of like consuming my content in is just, it's it's a different level of like using and I have to like willingly I think the biggest thing for me is that like most of the time when like you end up doom scrolling, right, you just pick up your phone maybe to do something like actually somewhat productive, and then you just kind of don't and you start doom scrolling. No, you gotta willingly do it. You gotta click your way all the way through. Your brain just can't, because it's so new, like your brain just can't auto open YouTube and start doom scrolling. Like you have to willingly do it. So it's actually gotten me to like not sit on my phone for 4.5 hours straight because the ADHD gets really, really focused. Like I've been mediocrely somewhat productive. That's a better word. Somewhat productive over the past few days. Now I'm never truly productive, but I've been somewhat productive. And just having a thing on, just like while I'm cooking, not having to dry my hands off or scream at Siri to do things for me, has been like kind of crazy. Like I haven't had to like pick up my phone. Granted, I did instinctively. Like I looked at my Apple Music window and was going to change, and I instinctively like wiped off my hand to like click my fingers together, which sounds dumb, but whenever you know how we've been using content for the past, I don't know, my entire life pretty much. I had my first iPod when I was like 3, right? So I've been making sure to like wipe my hands off before I touch it to not mess anything up. And whoa. Oh, I keep accidentally hitting tab and zooming. It's really annoying. Up. Oh. Sad. But nonetheless, as a complete and utter casual and an Apple fanboy, but we don't talk about that. It's actually for as MKBHG's title put it, today's tech, tomorrow's ideas. It's so insane that my brain actually kind of think it's worth it. Also before I end this video, the reactions are are glorious. Okay, I wore it to school one day, the day after I got it, because my computer programming teacher wanted to see it. Right, he's an Apple fanboy too. He wanted to see, and boy were the reactions. I put it on. We have this electronics policy where you can't use your stuff in class, so I didn't do it in class. I swear, guys. Um, but I put it on before I left, like my first hour, and I walked out, and someone looks at me and goes, "What the hell?" And then there was like people making fun of me for spending so much money. Someone said, "Just buy an Oculus 3 for $500," and I almost smacked them because they're not on the same level. Anyways, also I think one of the best reactions is I was sitting during lunch just messing around with it, and I hear this person in my far away was like, "Oh my gosh, did you that's the new Apple Vision Pro? Wow, did that kid get that much money?" It was insane. I got that much money. I spent 6 months of saving on this. I still have like 2.5 grand left over though. I have so much money. It's such a problem. Anyways, I need to stop rambling about Apple, or else my viewer retention is going to go bad. Bye now. Watch this video. Bye.